Welcome back to some Genshin Impact. Your boy's on a roll right now. Yesterday, we did the Bedtime Story Quest, and now we're going to do the Clorinde Story Quest, or the Bedtime Story Archon Quest. I forgot to say. Insane quest. So I'm excited to see what we got here going on with Clorinde. Reparia chapter. As the lights in the opera house dim, the curtain falls upon the trial on stage. Clorinde resheathes her sword. The private life of the one known as Fontaine's strongest champion duelist has always been an enigma to most. None dare to ask, much less to probe too deeply. Some claim to have seen her silhouette in the shadows of dark alleys, and others say she hunts phantoms in the woods in her spare time, and still others speak of her often privately patronizing a certain tabletop troop club. Only one can wonder just where the strongest champion duelist be found today. Alright. Oh, I didn't even unlock it yet. Oops. Alright, focus experience mode, of course. Always gotta put that on, because I can get so easily distracted. And let's go. It's called Judgment Day. Alright. Hope y'all are doing good. We got 200 resin. Bro, I just got 4 artifacts in one fight.
Huh? Do you also see Navia and Clorinde over there?
I sure the hell do. I forgot they
They
homies.
look like they might have run into some kind of trouble. Let's go check out what's going on.
Anyways, as I was saying, I got 4 artifacts in one roll, in the domain, and they were all unfinished reverie. I needed freaking fragment of harmonic whimsy, and I didn't get any. I was like, "Mo, what the hell?" All right, what's going on? God, Clorinde is so damn fine, bro. Oh,
Still no dice?
How did they do that?
Not at all. And I've asked pretty much everyone in the court of Fontaine already. Lynette's ears drooped as soon as she heard that we'd have to be out and about for days on end. And Fremine, he hid himself under his helmet as soon as he realized there'd be people around that he didn't know.
Oh dear. What's going on?
What about Chiori and Charlotte? I feel like both of them would be more than up to it. I've asked them already, but they're both pretty busy right now. I just gave the members of the Spina a few days off, too, so I don't want to bother them either. This is getting pretty difficult.
That's screenshot worthy right there.
Navia, Clorinde, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, baby girls?
Oh, my. Well, if it isn't my dear partners. How are you all doing?
Navia?
Huh? Oh, you mean...
Hell yeah.
Yep, this is our chance.
Hey, let's do a thing. Hey, what are you going to do?
Do you need our help with something?
Oh, precisely. My dear partners, we've got a huge problem right now that only you can solve.
Of course.
Whoa, for real?
Absolutely. We've already exhausted all our other options.
Okay. Tell me about it.
Traveler, Paimon, would you join us and play Marechaussee Hunter Judgment Day?
Play Judgment Day?
Marechaussee, what now?
Well, what the hell?
It's a new game script by the Tabletop Troupe, a local roleplay adventure club.
Okay.
Ever heard of the Tabletop Troupe? They put out games that allow you to participate in a story and roleplay characters with your friends. Oh, I've loved their stuff ever since I was a kid.
That sounds super interesting.
Clorinde and I are both veteran members of the club. Recently, someone came up with a new script and was looking for people to help playtest it for them. And when they asked, of course I couldn't refuse. I mean, come on, a brand new script? Nobody has ever played it before.
Sounds kind of cool, actually.
Generally speaking, scripts at that level of development have a lot of issues, but I think this one is pretty solid. The author obviously put a lot of work into the story, and the world building is also quite credible.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I know I was the one that handed you the script, but some of us haven't read it yet. No spoilers, please.
Oh God, ain't no spoilers. Dang.
Anyway, the script calls for a team of 4. Ah, yes. We're missing one final player right now.
Bitch, we got 4 right here.
So, you're saying you'll help us out?
Oh, what? Paimon doesn't count?
I knew I could count on you, partner.
Paimon and the Traveler are kind of a package deal. Is that okay?
That's not a problem. I'll adjust the pace based on the actual number of players, and ensure that everyone has a good time.
Well, Traveler, what do you think? Wanna play? Paimon will follow your lead.
Count me in, boy.
Well,
Let's
that
get it.
solves our problem.
Let's get it.
You have our thanks.
Of course.
Woohoo!
Anything for you, Clorinde.
I'll go grab the script manager from the club right away.
The script manager? Didn't you just say that you gave Clorinde the script?
The club introduced a completely new kind of gameplay for the script. In this iteration, the Game Master's version of the script is incomplete.
Wow.
The script manager provides the next part of the script only after players have completed the current list of objectives.
You know what's kind of crazy? It's been like 10 months since Clorinde's reveal in that Tebot interlude trailer, and now she's finally just out. 10 months.
On top of that,
Is
in order
crazy.
to increase player immersion, the club has created some of the story's sets and scenes in real life. We'll only know where we should go once the script manager reveals the starting location.
Wow, you're right. Whoever wrote this script really did put in a lot of work.
And it's got a real healthy amount of suspense, right? I mean, even the GM doesn't know how the story will end.
The hell's the GM? What, general manager?
I look forward to experiencing it with you all.
Why don't you go meet up with the others first? They
The
should
hell's
all
the
be
others?
waiting at Chioria Boutique. I'll come over with the script manager as soon as I find them.
Oh, if
Sounds
I...
good. Remember to always watch where you're going, and don't rush.
You say that like I'm 6 years old or something. Let me think. What kind of character should I play this time?
I just hope you'll pick up some useful skills this time. Oh, and stop trying to persuade every animal you come across.
Oh, baby. Okay, Silent Night. Silent Night. My bad. Okay. As I was saying, I remember from the trailer seeing Lenny and Farina. And that's all I remember right now. Oh, yep, there they are. Hell yeah.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
You're back! Huh? And you've got the Traveler and Paimon with you too!
Of course.
What a pleasant surprise. I assume you'll be joining us for the game then?
Nah, I'm just gonna sit here and watch. Fucking doofus.
Linny, Farina! Paimon didn't know you were playing too. Are you also members of the tabletop troupe?
Hey, we're good at it with the game. Where the hell Nabia go?
I'm more of a casual member, if anything. I haven't taken part in many formal club activities. Lynette Fremine and I play something similar at the Hotel Bouffe Tété sometimes, but I'm usually the GM.
I don't know what the fuck GM.
Still,
Game Master?
I'm sure it'll be fun being a player
General
for the
manager?
first time.
I don't
I'm
know.
looking forward to it.
Well, I'm not
Should I
a
know
member
what
of the
that
club
means?
at all. Clorinde simply woke me up first thing this morning, said there was a good script worth experiencing, and asked if I wanted in.
If you're interested, I can give you a referral. That should give you a 40% discount on membership fees.
Damn.
I think I'll wait to see how this experience plays out first, especially when it comes to the quality of the script.
Oh, of course, you're gonna be
If
judging the
it's
script like
sufficiently
crazy.
fun, then I'll join.
Do you participate in a lot of tabletop troupe activities, Clorinde?
You could say that. She's actually one of the few senior game masters of the troupe.
Right. I knew about that even when she was still my subordinate.
Damn.
It's nothing. Really, just a small hobby of mine.
Right.
Wow. Paimon's so used to seeing you be all upstanding and intimidating as the champion duelist. It's kind of hard to imagine you role-playing with a bunch of friends.
Hey, so if we have a problem with any of the rules, do we have to submit a duel request to you? Oh, what to do? I'm sorry, but I will whoop her ass, bro. I almost beat Arlecchino back then.
Surely you
I beat
jest.
Scaramouche.
I would
beat
never
Raiden.
intentionally make things difficult for my players.
I beat all the harm. I beat Child. Like,
I maintain a clear boundary between my professional and personal lives. The me you see at court represents the law and order of Fontaine. I put all personal feelings to the side and grant a fair duel to all who seek to defend their honor. But in my personal life, I'm just an ordinary person. Someone who feels anger and sadness, just like everyone else.
Well, you say that, but for all the time I've known you, I don't think I've ever seen you cry. I've seen you get angry, sure, but now I'm wondering whether you were actually mad or if it just looked that way from the outside.
I was probably in work mode during those times.
got modes like freaking Lynette.
Is that so? Well, in any case, I just feel like even in your personal life, you don't get emotional very often.
So you want to see me cry?
Whoa.
That might be a little difficult. A show of anger, though, that might be something I could accomplish.
You might have to like kill her family or something. I don't know why I said that.
No, that's not what I meant.
Okay, Dad. And we're just having a talk. Where the hell is Navia? Is she coming back? Freaking
I'm
finally.
Here, allow me to introduce you to the script manager, Mr. Florian.
What up, Floor?
Pleasure to meet you all.
How it going?
Wait, are you a champion duelist too, Mr. Florian?
Yo, ooh, get out of my damn face. I'm in focused mode right now.
Oh, no. This is just the costume provided by the club. I occasionally play a few of the roles in my scripts.
That sounds like a lot of work.
It's nothing. It's the least we can do to give the players a more immersive experience. Anyway, allow me to give you a brief introduction of the script. This script was adapted from the real history of the Marechaussee hunters.
Okay.
You all will play the role of hunters from a bygone era and resolve a series of events unfolding in the capital.
That's cool. So the Marechaussee Hunter is also an artifact set, which is really freaking cool. But also, they have like a shit ton of lore.
Paimon's not super familiar with the history of the Marechaussee hunters.
I'm not either.
Is that a problem?
I'm not
Oh,
either.
no problem at all. I can give you a brief rundown. So, basically, Marechaussee hunters were people who dedicated themselves to hunting monsters and protecting the city by using a special swordsmanship technique passed down over generations. Their story can be traced back to the ancient Remurian dynasty, as well as the first hunter, Cassiodor.
Does that name sound... Cassiodor. Is that from the damn Remuria World Quest? Because that's a name that sounds familiar.
But I'll leave the finer details for you to seek out and discover later.
That... Okay.
Mm-hmm. And I'll provide additional commentary as the story progresses.
It is your damn story quest after all.
In that case, brave hunters, are you ready to set out on an unknown adventure?
Are we going to Remuria?
Whoa, just one sentence and it's like we're in the story already.
Aha, I see many a determined gaze before me. Very well, head over to this location and begin your heroic journey.
Okay, bye.
So, as we follow the story, it leads us to specific scenes? Ooh, sounds pretty innovative. What does the message in the envelope say?
It's the exact location of the scene, as well as the formal permission to use the venue. Huh. Seems like they have everything prepared.
Word.
Please check all your belongings, everyone, and make sure you haven't forgotten.
They have I put
anything.
them.
Once you're ready, please follow me to the designated location.
Sounds good. Hunter Squad, move out.
Corny ass. All right, let's go. Sorry. Hey, go. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Cassiodor. Is that homie or was that the op? In that damn world quest, there was the red one and then the blue one. I think Cassiodor was the cool one. 'Cause I think the op was, his name started with like a B or something. And no, it wasn't Bartholomew, okay? I don't remember what the hell it looked like, or I don't remember his name. That's crazy though that he was a Marechaussee hunter. I don't know if we were ever told that, or I don't remember if we were told that, or they just told us now. Cassiodor. Sounds familiar, dude.
Whoa, they really have thought of everything. Even the Fatometer is here and ready to go for us.
Oh, wait, I got my damn phone right here. Let me just Google this real quick. Cassiodor. Yup, I knew it. It was the blue guy.
The Fatometer. What's that?
Oh, you know what? We haven't used the Fatometer since like 4.2.
It's a card that's used to determine action success or failure. We'll need to use it when we try to use certain skills.
And what about all the dessert and tea? Is that for us as well?
Paimon, you better watch it.
That's what the message said.
Really? That's so nice. It feels just like a tea party with friends.
Honestly, is that even safe for all the cake and stuff to just be out there just chilling? I mean, because let's be honest, all the flies and you know what I'm saying?
Those snacks have Paimon's name written all over
Nope.
them.
No, they don't.
I think you might be more of a snack hunter than a Marechaussee hunter, Paimon.
Snack Hunter Paimon reported for duty.
Oh my
if there are
fucking
delicious
God.
snacks to be found, Paimon will track down every last one.
I bet your ass would.
The desserts are great. But I'm still looking forward to the story more than anything.
Very fair. Then, let us begin.
Okay.
First, please pick up the blank character cards in front of you and write down your name and profession.
What the hell do I even do?
You can find an abbreviated version of the rules printed on the back of your character card. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. In this story, everyone is a Marechaussee hunter.
Okay.
To reflect this, the club has prepared a small badge for everyone.
Oh, word?
Ooh, nice.
It looks cool.
As hunters, you have proficiency in swordsmanship and fighting by default, so there's no need to allocate any additional skill points to those areas.
Okay.
Swordsmanship? So there's a fighting part to all of this?
No damn well there is.
Paimon's not sure she can do all that on her own. Maybe Paimon can just stick with you?
Yeah, of course, like you usually do.
Why don't you share a character card then? The Traveler will be the Marechaussee hunter, and you can be his little floating assistant.
I mean, I don't think you know who she is. Oh, this is Paimon. She been with me. She my day one, basically. She floats around like a little fucking marshmallow with wings all the damn time.
Huh. Kinda like in real life.
Exactly.
So, for the name, do I fill it out with the name of my character?
Yep. It can be any name you like.
You can
Okay.
use your real name too if you want. I do that whenever I get too lazy to think of a new name.
Bartholomew Chunging Tingus the Fourth.
Oh,
That's my name.
so it would be
Wait, can I make my own name?
like experiencing a different life, but still as yourself. That's not a bad idea.
In that case, I think I'll continue to use the name Linny then.
Alright, boring ass.
Next up is the skill sheet. You have a limited amount of skill points that you can use to learn a number of skills. The more points you invest in a particular skill, the easier it will be to pass associated checks.
Hold on real quick. I appreciate that, Clorinde. Listen. Okay, my bad. Skill sheet. You have a limited amount of skill points you can earn. Okay.
I'll take persuasion and investigation.
Okay.
Those are must-haves when it comes to missions like these.
I guess.
Oh, those skills sound like they'd be useful for gathering intelligence. Good idea, Navia. Just as expected of a veteran player.
So, should we also take those skills then?
Hell no. Are
Not
we a team?
necessarily. Since we're
Yeah.
working together as a team, we could leave the negotiations to Navia and use our skill points to pick up other useful skills.
Yeah.
For example, I think I'll take stealth and sleight of hand.
Okay.
That will give us more options if we run into any situations we can't negotiate our way out
The
of.
plot armor low-key crazy, because why the hell is there a skill called sleight of hand? And of course, Lenny is a magician.
Oh,
fuck?
interesting. I wasn't thinking about it like that. I suppose it's not so different from an acting troupe. Everyone has their own role to play. Let me see. I'll take arts
Bro,
and performance.
why the hell is that a
I'm
skill?
not quite sure what use they'll be, but I'm not as knowledgeable about the other skills. And I am not too confident I'd be able to roleplay them well.
How the fuck? You are the Archon of acting. Wouldn't you be able to roleplay literally anything? What the hell is she gonna do with arts? And aren't we supposed to be fighting motherfuckers? What the hell is she gonna do with that?
Well, that leaves us. What do you want to learn, Traveler?
Bitch, none of these. Medicine might be important. Insight, I don't know what the hell that is. I'm gonna do medicine.
Ooh, so you want to help people when they're injured. That's nice of you.
Oh, we gotta do literally all of them. Okay, it don't matter. Insight.
Oh, something that'll help you get a read on other people's thoughts.
That's creepy.
Sounds useful. So what do you think? Are you sure you want to learn these two skills?
Oh, I get to choose two. Wait, how long are we gonna be down there for? Wait, so I got...
Sure, what do you want to learn?
Okay, wait. Cooking and medicine and insight. Who else is gonna cook, bro?
Ha! Gotta say, this suits you really well.
We'll do cooking
oh,
and
something
insight.
that'll help you get a read on other... So what do you think?
Yeah,
Are you
we're
sure?
good. We're good
Let's
now.
see.
Sorry, medicine.
Oh, looks like you each have enough points to choose one final skill.
You've all picked such classic skills.
Bitch, so
It's
I can pick
fine to
cooking
go
anyway?
a little bit
Or
out of the
medicine
box,
anyway?
you know.
Why do I get the feeling she's getting ready to cause trouble?
Oh, dear.
For example, this one here. Summon. Doesn't it sound super mysterious and cool?
Okay. Necromancer ass.
Oh, I saw that one just now as well. The description says, This skill can be used under certain circumstances to summon characters or creatures that fit the script's world-building rules.
The script's world-building rules, huh? But how are we supposed to know what a Marechaussee hunter can summon?
Can they summon?
Oh, that's
Yeah, I
not
don't
for
know.
us to worry about, my friend. Just learn the skills that interest you, and the GM will take care of the rest.
I think GM is game manager.
Alright, you've convinced Paimon. Let's learn summon then.
Okay,
Paimon
bet.
can't wait to see what kind of thing shows up.
Well, now that everyone's more or less finished creating their characters, we can begin.
Let's get it.
Since 2 of our players are doing this for the first time, though, let me ask,
What it is?
would you like to play on easy mode or
Easy
authentic mode?
Easy mode.
What's the difference between the two?
Ma'am, please use a little bit of your brain.
Well, in role-playing games, the story sometimes changes based on the decisions of the players and the results of the Fatometer. For example, if you fail a check, that means you cannot use the target skill in that scenario. A critical failure may even result in further negative consequences. If you choose to play in authentic mode, every time you elect to use a skill, you need to use the Fatometer to see whether you succeed or fail, and face any consequences that may follow.
So we rely on just regular easy mode or rely on RNG?
If you choose easy mode instead, every check will be successful by default,
Yeah, fuck
and
that.
you won't have to worry about luck playing a factor.
Fuck that. Yeah, 1 through 20. If the number displayed is greater than or equal to, then the check you'll pass. Right. Yeah, I remember how this works.
Given that I'd like to focus on the story,
Fuck that.
I suppose I should pick easy mode.
Go.
I'd feel
Fuck that.
bad if I brought the team down by
Easy
failing my
mode.
checks.
Huh? Oh, come on. Don't worry about that. RNG is the lifeblood of role-playing games. I'm going with authentic mode for sure.
Oh, so we all get to pick our own game mode?
Never
Or
knowing
our
what you
difficulty?
might have to overcome. Ugh, doesn't that sound exciting?
She might be enjoying this a little bit too much, though. I ain't gonna hold you. girl.
I'd rather be mentally prepared for what might happen.
All right, then I'll mark down Farina for easy mode. All her checks will be successful by default. As usual, Navia and Linny will play on authentic mode.
Okay,
What
bet.
about you, dear partner?
Well, I already
How
know.
would you-
Are you sure?
Hell yeah, I'm sure.
Trust me, you'll see the beauty of RNG.
Hell yeah.
Honestly, I don't think Clorinde would make things too difficult for us no matter what the Fatometer says. Isn't that right, Clorinde?
Whoa, yeah, she gets to pick the shit?
No promises.
That wasn't super reassuring.
Well, anyway, enough talk. Let's get started. I want to experience at least a good chunk of the story today.
Speaking of the story, why is the beginning scene on a beach?
Maybe because that's where we are right now?
Well, that's because a long time ago,
Whoa!
back when human civilization was still in its infancy,
Game Master, okay.
powerful demons and evil sorcerers ruled over the land. They created a host of monsters and sent them to slaughter all humans in existence.
Alright, Clorinde got a little bit of favoritism here. Look, she got her old... Look at this!
Soon, a group of human
Look at all
rebels
this
banded
design.
together. With their swords raised, they swore to brave the darkness, and in doing so, subdue each and every monster that sought their destruction. They became known as the Marechaussee Hunters.
What the hell going on? Oh, we're actually like... Are we going? We're like actually like doing it? We're going in? We're running in? What? Whoa! Oh, Mondstadt!
Sometime later, as a member
Yo,
of the
this is
Marechaussee
tight.
Hunters, you receive a commission. Following the address provided on the message, you take a boat and arrive at this strange city.
Okay, this is tight. This is why we saw Farina in Mondstadt.
As you inhale, you can taste the slightly salty air of the docks as you begin to survey your surroundings. There aren't many people in the vicinity, but you do take note of a few others who, like you, seem to be sizing up this place.
Is this Dungeons and Dragons, bitch?
Your eyes meet,
How y'all doing?
and you realize these people are fellow Marechaussee hunters, likely led to this location after receiving the same commission as you.
So did we actually teleport like into this game, or is this just like our imagination?
You're all Marechaussee hunters too, right?
Look at the
Allow me
trip!
to introduce myself. The name's Navia, monster hunter by trade and helpful neighborhood businesswoman on the side.
You can't be serious, bro. Look at what we're missing out here. Look at this outfit.
What say you to traveling together? We can help each other out on the road.
Okay.
Oh,
count
come
me
on.
in.
I'm so pissed. Look at this outfit. That's so cool. That's the damn goblet. That's the Marechaussee Hunter goblet, dude.
My name is Linny. I've been wandering since I was little and picked up a few less than legal tricks along the way. I was adopted by a Marechaussee hunter and later chose to follow in his footsteps.
I swear if I see myself with a new outfit, I'ma lose it.
Is this where you introduce your character to everyone? It sounds like they've done this dozens of times.
Come on, Farina, you got this. Look at the
My name is Farina, and, I grew up in a noble family. I always had a strong interest in performance and the arts. Even though I'm a Marechaussee hunter, what I really want is to be a performing artiste.
Look at the drip. Come on, man. Come on,
Hey, that's really cool. You can do it, Farina. That's exactly how it's done.
Paimon is Paimon.
Look.
And companion to this Marechaussee hunter right
Look.
I've been studying the culinary arts since I was a child. I hope my delicious food can help boost people's spirits.
There's no way, bro.
That's wonderful. I'll be looking forward to your cooking during our adventures together.
Bro, so I wanted to see what the other ones were. Because we picked different skills.
Well, if we're all here for the same commission, why don't we take some time to confirm what we need to do?
This is so cool, though.
You open your envelopes at the same time. The message reads, "To the honorable and trustworthy Marechaussee hunters, our kingdom is currently facing a grave crisis.
Okay.
The lands outside the capital have been overtaken by monsters, and our people are being led astray by forces of wickedness. We beseech you, please
the hell
help
does
us
that mean?
resolve this crisis and return peace and stability to our home."
Huh. The layout of this city looks super familiar. It kind of reminds Paimon of Mondstadt.
I wonder.
The scriptwriter must have used a real-world city as a reference when coming up with the map.
As experienced hunters, the layout of the city reminds you of places once traveled. You recall the sight of
I wonder why.
tree-lined streets and the gentle tranquility of days gone by.
It don't just look like Mondstadt, bitch. It is Mondstadt.
Yet, as you regard the city in front of you, it appears to be little more than an empty shell. Its hollow gates
Really?
are open to you, beckoning you to come forth and bring salvation back to the town.
I carefully read every line of the letter and turn my attention to the signatures at the bottom. Who issued this commission to us?
I don't know, some hoe.
You see a long string of unfamiliar names. It would seem that many of the residents of the city issued this commission together. They sensed that things were not right within the kingdom and sent a distress signal to the outside world.
In that case, why don't we take a walk around the city and see if we can learn anything from the local residents?
Oh, good idea. We might be able to get some leads on the monsters and bad guys we're after.
God, Navia's outfit is so cute.
You look up and see a tavern nearby. It appears to be open for the day.
We're trying to damn help the city, and we about to go get some drinks?
Why don't we go check out that tavern?
Why?
If the novels I've read are anything to go by, taverns are usually full of information.
I mean, sure. Oh! Hey, hey! Oh, I got
As you
the good
approach
sword
the
too.
tavern, you find a plainly dressed woman standing nearby.
Damn, blood, you good?
She appears to be rather troubled about something.
Come on, those better be future outfits, bro. I'm not playing no games. That is you. What?
Greetings, friend.
Oh, okay.
Lovely weather we're having today, don't you think?
Not really.
Oh, hello. I suppose you're right. The weather today is quite lovely. If only those monsters out there would stop causing trouble.
Alright, let's speed this up, bro. Let's go whoop that.
It seems like every character included in the script has a certain amount of useful information to offer. If we keep asking questions, we might be able to get some good leads.
I would fucking hope so.
Oh, come now. Don't be sad. Life is all about optimism. Oh, that reminds me. What did you have for breakfast this morning?
Nothing.
Huh?
I don't think that's the kind of question we're supposed to ask.
Nothing turns a frown upside down like good food. How about some macarons? I could make you some.
You didn't even take cooking as one of your skill proficiencies.
I got you, bro. Don't even worry about it.
That's not necessary, miss. Excuse me for saying this, but you don't really look like a chef.
Damn.
Besides, I'm not really a fan of sweets.
Okay, that's... Come on, bro.
So you're
not a
someone
fan of
who
sweets?
barely
Really?
smiles and doesn't like sweets. You're really starting to remind me of this one friend of mine.
Bitch, who? Oh.
Hey, did she just... me?
Because that's Clorinde.
Clorinde must have broke character for a second.
This isn't getting us anywhere. Traveler, maybe you can think of something.
I have insight, right?
The results of insight checks aren't disclosed to the players, so I'll be the one consulting the photometer.
Oh, I gotta fucking use it. Oh, boy. Okay. So I need to get something greater than or equal to...
You recall all the lessons you've learned in your time.
I picked...
And begin to carefully observe the woman's mannerisms.
Okay, so... I thought I clicked authentic mode.
You notice that when she's quiet, she has an empty look in her eyes, as if her thoughts have drifted to a place far, far away. And when she speaks, she often subconsciously reaches out to touch the ring on her left hand.
Hey, your husband got body?
So you noticed. That's a little embarrassing. A horde of monsters suddenly appeared near the capital recently, so all the guards were dispatched to fight them.
Do you remember when those monsters appeared?
I'm not completely sure. All I know is that my husband was dispatched to fight them 3 days ago.
Oh, he gone.
Do you know where he was sent?
It all happened so fast. When we said our goodbyes, he couldn't even tell me where they were sending him.
You have our thanks, friend. We'll find and defeat those monsters as soon as possible. We sincerely hope your husband will be able to return to your side soon.
Thank you.
Don't worry.
He gone.
We'll find him. Just try to remain optimistic and wait for good news.
He dead.
We don't always get to choose what happens
He
to
got
us.
body.
But we do get to choose the little things, like what we eat and how we respond to the things life throws our way. I hope that one day, you too will recognize the power of something as small and inconsequential as a delicious dessert.
I mean, I like what she said, but what you eat and how you respond to the little things in life, or how you eat, what you eat and how you respond to the things life throw your way, do overall affect your overall daily life.
I'll do my best. You bid farewell to the woman and
Why the fuck
continue
did I
your
wave
journey
with her?
further into the city.
Okay, so where now? Over here? Explore the nearby area.
As you venture further into the city, the streets appear largely empty. An elderly woman walks past.
How you doing?
You see her shake her head as she puts away her wrinkled wallet.
She broke.
A nearby merchant folds his arms and gives you a disdainful look.
What the fuck you looking at?
You get the impression that he's someone who has long gotten used to the sight before him.
Better not be used. You better get used to seeing me. That's for damn sure. If he wants an ass whooping.
Although he doesn't seem very friendly, merchants are usually a good source of information, right?
Pardon me, sir. I'd like to ask a question if I may.
That depends. How much are you willing to pay?
How about this much?
What do you take me for? Some lowly beggar? You can't even buy half an onion with that amount.
All right, hit puberty first, my boy.
Surely an onion can't be that expensive, right?
What do you know? War's nearly upon us. Everything costs several times what it did before. If you're not gonna buy anything, then scram.
Oh, we can scram.
Whoa,
We
what
can
a
scram.
nasty guy. Maybe we shouldn't even bother talking to him.
But he still might have information we need. Traveler, can you think of something?
Persuade him.
Sir, we came to this city to solve the very problem you seem to be referring to. The war you mentioned, would it happen to be against the monsters outside the city? If you happen to be well informed
Didn't
and
answer
know
my
a thing
damn
or
question.
two about what's going on, we'd appreciate it if you could share that information with us. After all, the sooner this problem gets resolved, the easier it will be for you to do your business.
Oh, word. Gotta get it. Ooh. Easy light work.
Well, things are basically as you said, young lady. Those monsters are camped outside the city, and they've been destroying all our trade routes. We have limited reserves within the city, so if this continues, we're all gonna be in big trouble.
Wait, you're saying no one has put a plan in place to distribute supplies or maintain order?
We could all starve, and those nobles in the palace wouldn't even break a sweat.
Well, damn, that's not fair.
Who knows? Maybe they've been in cahoots with the monsters all along.
Oh, what, they trying to do natural selection?
That is concerning.
Oh, hell no.
All right. That's all the information you need, right? Off with you now. I've still got business to do.
Well, why you gotta hit puberty and get your attitude right? Because if you're gonna be a merchant, you better have some damn professionalism.
You know, if you smiled a little more, you'd definitely get more business. And I bet that would make your life just a little bit sweeter. I'm not saying it's guaranteed to work. It's just a tip.
Damn. She just said, hey, you might be smiling more, but you're still garbage at your job.
Should we try to go somewhere with more people?
Is there even more people around?
How about the city square? Follow me.
Alright, bet. Let's go. Wow, a solid
Before you
one
lies
person.
the city's central square.
Is my boy crying?
You see a man with a slightly anxious look on his face, pacing back and forth, his head hanging low.
Alright, bud, what's good with it?
He doesn't seem to notice your approach. Still immersed in his own thoughts, he shakes his head and lets out a long sigh.
We did it at the same time.
This guy seems promising enough.
I needed that side, I'll tell
Maybe
you
I can
what.
get some information out of him.
Oh, the gate's closed behind us.
Hello, sir. Is there anything I can do to help you?
Oh, I mean, that's not the way we came in, so...
Oh, wait, you're...
Wait, are these all voiced by Clorinde? Oh, that makes sense. I really didn't catch that first.
Oh, dear goodness! You're a Marechaussee hunter!
Because Clorinde's playing all the other characters, right?
You
Oh,
recognize
literally
us?
says it right there in my face.
Are you one of the people who wrote the commission letter?
Yes! Oh, I didn't expect you to actually come! Oh, what great news! The city is saved!
Okay, first off, Clorinde, you got hella skills with voice acting. Holy shit.
What happened here?
Alas, we once lived comfortable, carefree lives. This city used to be free of monsters. The first Marechaussee hunter, Casiodor, the Golden Hunter.
Right.
He was the one who drove them back.
Right.
However, monsters have once again surrounded the city. Perhaps the seal that kept them at bay has lost its power. Or perhaps an evil sorcerer has been meddling in our affairs. All I know for sure is that their return has stripped the city of any chance at peace.
Are there not enough soldiers to drive them out?
It's not a question of numbers. The guards simply have no idea how to deal with them.
The hell are we supposed
Most
to do
people
about
my
it?
age have never even seen one of the monsters, much less been trained to fight against them. What's worse, many of us don't even know the history of the Marechaussee hunters anymore. When I was a child, though, my grandfather would tell me stories about how the Marechaussee hunters drove back the monsters. So, on the off chance that something might come of it, I decided to reach out to you.
Okay.
To be perfectly honest, I was starting to think all those stories were just tall tales. But now that I've seen you in person, I finally know that it was true.
Well, you can rest easy, friend. The righteous and formidable Marechaussee hunters are on the case.
The man is
Word.
touched by your determination and resolve. His eyes begin to well with tears of relief.
All right, no.
Still, if we are going to hunt the monsters, we need to know where to find them. Can you give us any leads?
Yeah, please.
All I know is that the area outside the city is dangerous. I'm afraid I can't point you toward a specific location. Oh, although, if you leave the capital through the main gate and follow the road, you should run into a group of guards.
Okay.
They might know more about where to find the monsters.
They better know they're freaking guards.
I see. We'll go look for them then.
All right, be careful. Oh, and one last thing. The monsters outside the city are just part of the problem. There are
What?
evil sorcerers inside the city as well. So
Okay.
be on your guard. They're actively working with the
Inside the
monsters
city.
and have corrupted the court ministers with malicious magic.
Oh.
They're the reason why, even inside the city, everything has been a giant mess. Even one of our kindest ministers has turned into a boorish and unreasonable figure, interested in nothing but enacting laws that exploit the people. Who knows how much longer we'll be able to go on like this.
Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place.
I feel bad for him. Maybe we should try to cheer him up?
I could cook something. Farina could sing him a song. Let's cook. I'm sorry, Farina. I keep denying you.
Not everything can be solved with food.
Wrong.
I appreciate your kindness, but for now, it's more important to focus on the crisis at hand. Brave hunters, I leave the future of this kingdom to you.
So you don't want me to cook for you then? The hell I got this skill for? Like, I mean, I did that damn, oh, fuck. What's
If
it
I
called?
understood correctly,
Oh,
there are
we're
currently
back.
2 problems in the kingdom that need solving, right?
Back to what I was saying, that damn cooking event that happened, that I didn't record, but it was in, like, fuck, what's that called? Woo? No. Some kind of inn. Starts with a W. I don't remember what the fuck it's called.
Exactly. We need to defeat the monsters outside the city and take down the evil sorcerer stirring up trouble from within.
Okay.
But which problem should we tackle first?
Well, this seems like a good moment for a break.
What?
Take some time and discuss what you want to do. Let me know when you've made your decision.
I really didn't expect the people in the city to keep us at arm's length like that. I totally thought the hunters would be treated like heroes.
Well, Clorinde said the script took cues from the real history of Fontaine, right? Maybe the real-life Marechaussee hunters were also treated like that.
I wouldn't say it's a perfect representation of history, but there are definitely some similarities. Would you like to hear more about it?
Okay.
Sure. As long as it doesn't spoil anything in the script. You brought up bits and pieces of the hunter's history before, but it was all in passing.
Paimon wants to know too. The hunters were super powerful, right? Were they all from a special line of supernatural beings or something? Kind of like the yokai in Inazuma?
No.
Oh,
All Marechaussee hunters were ordinary mortal fighters.
interesting.
The only thing that set them apart were the special sword techniques passed down over the centuries.
Huh? So you mean anyone could become a Marechaussee hunter?
In theory, yes. All you would need to do is survive the rigorous training
Just
and
like the
master the
army.
swordsmanship techniques required to fight the monsters.
It's basically the army.
Still, most people dropped out at the early stages, and others called it quits the minute they saw a monster in person. To become a hunter, you must be strong in both body and mind.
What kind of monsters did the hunters fight exactly? Oh, and the evil sorcerer the script mentions. Did they exist in real life too?
The land of Fontaine once played host to an ancient dynasty known as Remuria.
Yeah, boy.
After that dynasty fell, monsters began to appear, intent on obstructing humans from establishing a new social order. One of the ancient sorcerers of Remuria used his power to assemble a formidable army of golems. He sought to use that force to establish himself as king.
Was it the dude that started with B?
Now, wait a second. Don't tell me that guy was the inspiration for the evil sorcerer in the script. We still haven't found any in-game information on him yet. So, why don't you talk about someone else
Oh, the
for
King
now?
Remus, right? Or Ramus. Boethius. Are you talking about Boethius?
Well, I wasn't planning on going into anything you might be able to find out in the game. But if you want me to talk about something else, then... How about Casiodor, the Golden Hunter? Or Egeria, the ex-Hydro Archon?
Egeria has to do with this?
Wait, but those people are all from a super long time ago. Where did you learn all this, Clorinde?
From my master.
Your mask? Wait, huh?
By master, you mean Miss Petronia?
What the fuck is that?
Someone you know?
Absolutely. Miss Petronia and my father were good friends.
Oh.
Back in the day, she would often bring Clorinde over to play, but Then...
Oh, so they've been homies for a hot minute.
Let's not get off topic. Anyway, back to what I was saying.
Something happened.
Responding to Egeria's call, a number of warriors followed Cassiodor into battle against the monsters. This group of warriors, under Cassiodor's leadership, became known as the Marechaussee Hunters.
So Egeria does have to do with this.
Yet, as Fontaine entered an era of peace, their work gradually became obsolete. The Marechaussee Phantom, originally an association made up of hunters, eventually came to be predominantly comprised of Melusines.
What?
Ah, I see. That explains why most of the people in the script have forgotten the hunters or think of them as nothing more than a legend.
Is that really a bad thing, though? It can get tough always being the one shouldering everyone's expectations.
Depends on who you ask, I suppose. If the name of the organization no longer commands respect, investigative work is bound to suffer.
Speaking of investigations, which problem should we tackle first? Monsters or evil sorcerer?
I mean, I think the evil sorcerer is more important, but it seems like the monsters are affecting the no, evil... just do monsters.
I vote monsters. That's the main duty of the hunters, right?
Yeah.
We can come back to the sorcerer later.
Well said, Miss Farina.
I agree with
Plus,
Farina.
if the sorcerers really are the masterminds behind this whole thing, defeating the monsters could give us some clues on their intentions as well.
What about you, partner?
What
do you think?
I also vote monsters.
It's decided then.
All right. After some discussion,
I didn't want
you
to
decide to turn around and head out of the city.
This is cool, man. This is pretty cool so far. Just wish they had outfits. I wish they actually had their outfits on. I couldn't design a couple outfits, huh?
Let's take a look around, like that guy said.
You there!
Oh, there.
Outsiders, halt!
The hell? Chill.
Who's there?
An armored man approaches you. He has a tall, muscular build and a determined expression in his eyes. Just one look, and you can tell he's fought in his fair share of battles. Although he's trying his best to conceal his current state, his uneven gait and the sweat dripping down his forehead make it obvious that he's been wounded and is in serious pain.
He'd be aight.
I'm the captain of the guard. I saw you sneaking around the city earlier, so I'll only ask this once.
And what are you, British?
State your purpose, or it's off to the dungeons for the lot of you.
Why are you so fit? Why?
Wow, it's been a while since someone's been this suspicious of us.
Wait till not long, bitch. I bet we're gonna be fucked.
I said talk, not whisper between yourselves.
Have you ever heard of the Marechaussee Hunters?
Marechaussee Hunters? Ha! That fairy tale, you mean?
Oh.
What, you expect me to believe you're one of them?
Yes, you want to fight right now? I'll whoop yo ass. Someone is thinking we're counting on you? I can do an insight check. Give me some RNG. Let's go.
While everyone is talking, you begin to carefully observe the captain's mannerisms.
Uh-huh.
Every so often, you see him glance toward a particular direction, with a pained expression on his face, as if an invisible thread is tying him to an unknown place.
Okay.
As you follow his gaze, you vaguely recall that the location he seems fixated on is known for its difficult terrain. Any battle that breaks out in a place like that is likely to be prolonged and devastating.
That boy got PTSD.
Is that where the monsters are? Outside the forest in the area with the difficult terrain?
The captain is taken aback by your sudden question. Still, his shock only lends credence to your theory.
The freaking anime gasp.
You're looking to fight the monsters?
Yes, bitch.
Well, we're Marechaussee Hunters after all. You could say that's basically our job.
He shakes his head and continues to regard you with skepticism.
Okay.
In the end,
You say
he
do whatever
decides
you
to
want.
inform you of the locations where the monsters have appeared.
Thank God.
Those monsters aren't easy to deal with.
Don't care.
But if you insist on going, I won't stop you either. I just hope all the guards will be able to come back to their families alive. I wish you the best of luck.
Hey, what if this dude is the husband of that girl from earlier? That'd be cool. Alright, let's go. Let's find some ops.
Based on what the captain said, the monster should be right up ahead. Let's go. Hopefully we're not too late.
That's not monsters.
As you approach the battlefield,
somebody dead.
You see numerous people lying by the side of the road. They appear to be dressed like guards. Their faces are filled with desperation and terror. Some are screaming and cursing in vain, as if still trying to banish the monstrosities they saw from their minds.
Yeah, y'all should not be guards, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Is he dead, bro? He looked dead. Oh no, he's probably crying.
A few of the wounded look up at you in shock and disbelief.
They're like, hey,
Quick,
go over there.
Leave this place.
No, bitch.
Turn around and don't look back, they yell.
No, fuck you. Bye. What is it, hilichurls? Where they at? We just say monsters. Like, what kind of monsters are we talking about? Come on now.
This is the place he mentioned, right?
You see broken iron swords scattered all around you, and downed trees riddled with terrifying claw marks.
Is it Andrea?
All the signs point to one thing. A truly devastating battle just took place here.
I bet it did.
Be on your guard, everyone. The monsters might still be around.
Before you can finish your sentence, you hear
a
rustling sound from the surrounding bushes. The monsters have emerged. They close in on you without fear.
I mean, I don't got a shield or a healer.
In their bloodthirsty eyes, you're just another meal for them to devour.
A little help here! This thing wants to eat Paimon!
Your battle round begins now.
Alright, let's go. Making a combat check? Okay, this one. Let's go! Too easy light. Okay, what's Serena? Help me!
Scatter!
Oh wait, oh wait, this is not my Navia.
Now disappear!
The next battle round begins.
Oh, another one?
Now.
Step right up. A round of applause.
Watch out! Hey there!
The monsters let out a terrifying roar of anger and resentment.
Oh, damn.
Before dissipating into thin air.
Ugh. Thank goodness it's over.
Too easy.
We're lucky the Marechaussee Hunter class came with all those preset skill points. Otherwise, we would have been in some real trouble.
I never knew the Fatometer even determines the amount of damage you inflict.
Oh, does it really?
If you get unlucky, isn't it just game over right then and there?
Hell no.
That's part of the fun. The uncertainty of fate is what gives these games their appeal.
Just as you begin to celebrate your victory, a suspicious lump on the ground catches your attention.
What did he? Look like a damn sewer.
A suspicious lump. Wait, could it be the thing that appears after every battle?
What, money?
I walk up to it, crouch down, and begin to carefully examine it. I've still got my right glove on, so it should be fine for me to touch it, right?
Girl, you need a damn surgical glove.
As you investigate the mound, you discover that the exposed portion appears to be made of wood.
At least it looks like it.
It was previously obscured by the large form of the monsters. With the monsters gone, the small protrusion now awaits your discovery, poking out of the ground like a shy flower bud.
Whoa, it's a treasure chest!
Okay, it is a chest. Let's dig it up! What we got? Oh, for fuck's sake. What we got? What we got in the damn chest?
With everyone's help, you successfully excavate the wooden chest from the ground.
Okay.
Even without opening it, you can tell from the mora and jewels scattered around the chest that it must contain quite the fortune.
Okay.
Makes sense. We worked hard for this. Let's open it. We can share what's inside.
I can understand your excitement, Paimon, but think about it. Doesn't it seem like there are people out there who need this treasure more than us?
No.
Yeah. think about all the people suffering in the capital.
Fuck
Or all
'em.
those guards who got hurt fighting the monsters.
They'd be alright.
Wouldn't it be better if we gave the treasure to them?
No, the hell they gonna do with it?
Wait, is that how it works? Paimon thought since we were the ones to dig it up, we could just take it for ourselves.
Finders keepers, bro.
Well, let's put it this way. Any decision you make during a role-playing game can impact the future course of the story.
Look, if nobody knows I took this for myself, who cares? No, obviously no one's gonna care.
But would the people really believe us? It's hard enough for us to prove we're Marechaussee hunters. What if they think we procured the treasure illegally?
Why are we showing it to
Might
them?
get even more suspicious of us.
That's definitely something we should consider. Maybe we can come up with an explanation in advance.
Well, if donating it could cause that much trouble, why don't we use it to buy some gear and fill up on good food? Then we'll be ready to fight even more bad guys.
Looks like you're facing a difficult choice once again. Well, it's getting late. Why don't we call it
Apparently.
a day for now?
And we were playing for
Wow.
847 hours
Where
already.
did the time go?
Where did the time go?
I'm not sure if it's because I'm having so much fun with you all or because the story is particularly enticing, but I feel like I could almost keep going.
Here, here. Ooh, how about we play through the night?
Out here in the damn in the middle of nowhere? Yeah, no thanks.
I'm not sure I'll have enough energy for that.
Yeah, that won't work for me either. Lynette will give me an earful if I get home too late.
I understand how you feel, Navia, but we have to change venues for the next part of the story anyway.
Huh? Another location?
Oh, word?
Mm-hmm. There's a special note for the GM at the end of this section that says to proceed to an indoor set for the next part of the script.
Okay.
Whoa, they really pulled out all the stops for this new script.
Well, even if we end the game for the day, we can still stay a little longer and hear Clorinde finish her story, right? Paimon wants to hear more about the history of the hunters.
How the hell are those cups of tea, assuming that's tea, still steaming? It's been like 200 hours. How are they still hot?
Something tells me you just want to finish the free desserts before we break for the day.
You take them your damn self then. I'm on a diet.
It's just a coincidence, okay? Besides, to Paimon, not finishing free food feels even worse than having to buy your own. And anyway, Paimon really does want to hear more about Clorinde's master.
That's true. I didn't even know she had a master.
Well,
If the story doesn't have an happy ending, it's okay not to finish it.
It's nothing. I appreciate the concern, but it's all in the past. It won't do any harm to share these things now.
A word. Okay, bye.
My earliest memories are of living with
Oh, I
Master.
thought they were leaving.
According to her, she saved me from certain people of ill repute. My birth parents had left me behind some time before that.
That's fucked up.
What a heavy beginning for a life story.
Master was a fascinating individual. If inexperienced in the ways of raising children, my first ever toy was a short sword. Although I suppose it wasn't so much a toy as something Master removed from her waist and handed to a noisy child in need of distraction.
Oh, wait, so she handed an actual sword to a child? Isn't that dangerous? Did you hurt yourself?
Of course I did.
Damn.
I cut my palm and bled quite a lot. But Master was not concerned. She just stood there and casually lectured me about it.
Bruh.
See, that's what you get for not holding the sword properly, she told me. She then crouched down next to me and said, "Give me your hand. I'll teach you to bandage this wound. After that, it's time to learn how to truly hold a blade."
Excuse me for asking this, Clorinde, but how old were you exactly when all this happened?
Fucking 4.
Probably around...
Damn.
3, give or take.
3? Isn't that when most kids are still struggling to hold a fork?
Hey, she was born different.
As I said, Master was rather inexperienced in the ways of raising children. She believed trial and error was the best way to teach a child what they're capable of.
Huh.
I'm not so sure this is a question of experience.
I didn't see anything wrong with her ways at the time.
Of course you didn't. You were 3.
Anyway, children don't get to choose how they're raised. Oh, she did bring me back a pet from Liyue once. It was a Geovishap hatchling.
Ain't no fucking way. That is not a pet.
A Geovishap hatchling? For a pet? That seems even more dangerous.
Unless it's a protective one, but that don't look they're not protective as far as I know.
What she said was this. Make sure to get along, you two.
Oh, but
if you really can't agree on something, just settle it with a fight. Whoever loses is the real pet.
How are you alive right now?
And how old were you when this happened?
5.
Well, did you win?
No, I lost.
Of course you didn't.
So you're saying you actually became the Geovishop's pet?
Yes, but only for a week. By the end of that week, I defeated it in combat.
What?
And we've shared a cordial relationship ever since.
You beat a damn Bishop hatchling at 5 years
That
old?
really doesn't sound like the kind of childhood someone should have.
You tell me.
Later on, I gradually understood that Master most likely didn't know any other way to raise a child. She was a Marechaussee hunter, but I never heard her bring up her own parents. Thanks to her, I learned how to navigate the forest by the age of 6, and could hunt monsters in the wild by myself the year after that.
You were out here just working a full-time job, a heroic-ass job at 7 years old.
Even though the training she subjected me to was strict, she always made sure to take me traveling when she had the time. We met many of her friends during those days. That was also how I met Mr. Callis and his family.
Oh, damn. So that's how they
I
met.
still remember the first time we met. You were too scared to join our picnic and hid behind Ms. Petronia the whole time.
I still hadn't really met many children my age at that time, so I didn't know how to interact with others.
After that, though, you started coming over a lot. You loved challenging people to shooting competitions, remember? I don't think many members of the Spina ever beat you in one of those.
I had a lot of fun during those days.
I enjoyed them too. Oh, do you remember that one time we went exploring around the Spina together? We overheard Papa call your master Fontaine's Protector of Justice. We tried to pretend like we never heard anything, but you nearly let it slip that one time.
Protector of Justice? Oh, wait, you mean that vigilante hero from 20 years ago? The one who is always active at night?
Sounds like the Dark Knight hero, D-Luke.
Yep, that would be her. She often would put on a black cloak and go out at night. I never knew where she went or what she was doing. Until, like Navia said, we overheard the truth from Mr. Callis that night.
20 years ago, huh? I still remember the guards leaving all kinds of witness reports about her on Nervalette's desk.
Damn. How the fuck do you remember
My
this?
apologies.
Oh, there's no need to apologize. You had nothing to do with it. And anyway, everything she did was for a good cause. Although, calling herself the Protector of Order was a bit much. Especially when she deliberately operated outside the law.
Huh? When did the Protector of Justice become the Protector of Order?
I was gonna say, Farina, are you good?
Oh, she had a bunch of code names.
Oh,
I heard she would just come up with a name on the spot whenever she was asked.
so she a fraud.
Later on, she probably got sick of answering those questions and decided to stick to just 2. The Protector of Justice and the Protector of Order.
That sounds like her, all right. I bet she forgot which of the 2 she'd use by the time she got back each night.
Well, she certainly sounds like a fascinating individual.
Uh-huh.
With her strong sense of justice, it's no surprise her student followed in her footsteps.
It's true. I always wanted to become like her. Someone powerful, independent, and with a strong sense of conviction. But
She died.
she suddenly disappeared the night I turned 10 years old.
She gone.
Disappeared? What happened?
I have no idea. She didn't even leave a note. I was never able to find out where she went.
Damn, bitch.
That night, I was celebrating my birthday at Navia's house,
Damn, bitch.
but Master never came to pick me up. When I returned home on my own, it was to an empty house. When she still didn't appear after a few days, I went to Mr. Callis's house to ask about her whereabouts, but he only shook his head.
Alright, what happened, bro?
Papa probably didn't know either. I know he sent a few people to investigate the matter in secret, but they never found any credible leads.
Don't worry, I understand. To be perfectly honest, given Master's personality and way of doing things, it all made a lot of sense. If I had to guess, I'd say she probably used it as an opportunity to force me to become independent. Just like how, when a litter of kittens reaches a certain age, The mother willingly leaves them behind.
Were you upset, Clorinde?
I bet the hell she was.
I was at first, but not anymore. I don't believe Master would suddenly disappear for no reason.
A letter, at least.
There must have been something she just had to do.
Well, despite everything, you still managed to follow in her footsteps and become the greatest champion duelist in all of Fontaine. You're practically a living symbol of law and justice.
And she's a fucking deadbeat. Like, what the hell are we talking about?
I suspect my position would be far too by the books for her. Master always did whatever she pleased. But
Who knew Clorinde had such an interesting past? I never had the chance to ask her about it before. And I wonder if Clorinde's master were the champion duelist back then, would that duel against Mr. Callus have gone differently?
Oh, right. She had to fight Mr. Callus. Right?
Oh no. Judging by the atmosphere, Clorinde and Navia are probably thinking something similar. The mood just got super awkward all of a sudden.
Well, anyway. Would you look at the time? It's getting dark, so we should probably call it a day for real this time.
The lighting has not
If we
changed.
keep talking like this, we really will be here all night.
I had a great time today, Miss Clorinde. Thank you for being our GM.
anytime.
The script was good, but I've got to say, your childhood stories were even better.
How, bro?
Hey, you should tell us more about that fight against the Geo-Bishop sometime. Maybe your master was onto something.
You could be right.
What does she mean, onto something? I certainly don't know any 5-year-olds who want to fight a bishop in their spare time.
Tell him.
Guess I'll head back as well. I need to save my energy if I want to continue enjoying the story tomorrow.
You sat on your ass for fucking how long?
You're that
What
excited
energy-
to hear about my fight with the bishop?
I was talking about the script.
Alright. So now what? Okay, buried honor. Wait until morning the next day. How y'all do? We gotta wait till... Okay. Of course, we gotta be as canon as possible. Sleepy!
Let's go meet.
Okay. We know what to do, Paimon. Oh my gosh, we are across the damn map. Wait, is this where the dun da da do da dun dun da da dun? It's close, but it's not. What the hell? What? What the heck? There's nothing here. What? What is this? What is this? I mean, we are supposed to be indoors. Oh, new heat?
Looks like everyone's here.
What the hell is this?
Now, before we begin, why don't we finish where we left off yesterday? There was an important decision to be made, yes? I'll pour everyone a cup of tea.
Yep, that'll stay hot for the next 10 hours somehow. Ugh. I've never heard this song.
Is that really the most important part, though, Clorinde? Paimon's more concerned about our current surroundings.
Oh, don't worry about it. Listen to this heater.
Heavy walls, cold railings, dim lights. This is obviously supposed to be a prison.
Okay, well, it's not used, clearly.
I admire the work put into the set. Still,
This is a
it's
set?
obvious the scriptwriter has never paid a visit to the fortress of Marechaussee.
No.
So
This is
set
worse than that.
is going to be a part of the script?
Unfortunately, that is something I can neither confirm nor deny.
So, yes.
Anyone think Clorinde's smile is starting to look kinda scary?
Well, whatever happens, we'll just have to push on. But first, we should really figure out what to do with this treasure.
Fuck it, bro.
If we're worried about arousing suspicion because of our identity, why don't we give ourselves a different name, just like Clorinde's master did?
Why are we worried about people with our identity? We're Marechaussee hunters.
Yeah, it might be better to
We're
keep a low
telling people
profile. As long as we're helping people, it doesn't matter who we are or what we're called.
Staring at me won't get you anywhere.
Oh,
Did you want some more tea?
Oh, Paimon's good. Thanks. Why aren't you saying anything, Navia? Wait, What's that next to you?
Oh, this is the short sword Clorinde mentioned last night.
Oh.
I found it.
Why the hell? Okay.
Huh. I'm surprised you managed to track it down after all this time.
Well, I made sure to take good care of it, considering the circumstances in which you gave it to me. Of course I had to keep it safe. Anyway, where were we? Oh, right. I was just thinking about all the potential ways for us to break out of prison. We could dig a tunnel, or try to bribe the guards.
Break out of prison? Why the hell are we in prison?
Wait, we haven't been thrown into prison yet, have we?
Oh my
Well,
goodness.
it's only a matter of time. It pays to be prepared. Just like how you should always have an umbrella on hand, even when it's sunny.
Yeah, you took it the next level and made it a damn gun.
Alright, Paimon's made up her mind. Let's just give the treasure away. Paimon may have wanted to keep it, but if it's going to land us in prison somehow, Paimon will be too upset to enjoy her snacks.
Paimon's character development.
So, you reached an agreement? All right then. We can continue with the story.
I didn't really get a say in the matter, but you know, it's
Oh,
fine.
and we'll collect all the scattered pieces of treasure on the ground as well.
All right. You collect the treasure and make your way back to the capital with your bag of loot in hand.
Very interesting music for the atmosphere that we were at.
The city is still shrouded in a gloomy, oppressive atmosphere, but your spirits are surprisingly high. In places where sunlight struggles to reach, you generously share your wealth with the children, the elderly, and the poor in urgent need of help. Thank you, kind soul.
Hey, what's good with it?
The elderly
That'll be
woman's look of
$6,000.
gratitude follows you as you walk away, her eyes never leaving your back until you move entirely out of sight.
That's a little weird.
However,
Not gonna lie.
there's still quite a bit of Mora remaining. It appears you haven't made much progress.
Oh yeah, we're giving the treasure away.
She's probably trying to tell us to speed this up. We need to hurry up so we can address the sorcerer problem.
Should we go find that man again at the square? He seemed like a pretty responsible guy. I'm sure he knows the people here far better than us.
Oh, good idea.
Just as you start to make way to the square, intent on finding the man again, there's a voice.
What a check complete. Guards, what the hell y'all want?
Please wait, distinguished guests.
Oh, the fuck?
Several strange guards suddenly call out to you.
They call me
They
distinguished
run
guests.
forward to meet you and proceed to politely pay their respects.
Oh, they lit. Okay, let's go.
Greetings, gentlemen. Are we being invited for afternoon tea?
Surely you jest, my lady. That would not be our place. It is His Excellency the King who requests to meet with you. Please come with us.
King Remus? King Remus? Is that on Jim?
Do you think this could be a trap?
Hour and 12 minutes. Oh, wait, bitch. I didn't fucking... Okay, there we go.
Well, we have to investigate the court at some point, right? Meeting the king himself would be a fantastic opportunity to do that.
I say we go for it. If something happens, we'll just turn the whole place upside down.
Damn right.
That sounds a little intense.
Nope, it ain't intense for me.
After a quick discussion,
That's
you
normal.
nod to the guards and agree to follow. They lead you all the way to the audience hall of the palace. Gilded tables line both sides of the hall.
What?
The space itself is adorned with all manner of expensive antiques, glass shelves, and silver candlesticks.
Okay.
The items appear quite ordinary in size and dimension, yet their presence somehow makes the emptiness of the hall feel even more surreal and ominous.
Wow, it's so luxurious.
The elderly king, clad in a magnificent robe, sits upon the deep crimson throne before you.
Uh-huh.
He wears above his head a majestic crown
I bet the hell
with
he
a
does.
gemstone the size of a bird's egg set right at the very front.
Damn.
As you observe it, you see a complex pattern of light reflect off its surface. They're here, Your Majesty. A man dressed in dark clothes,
Was Clorinde
likely
the
a
king?
minister, shields his mouth with his hands and bends down to whisper a few words to the king. After a moment, he lowers his hands and stands back up. His gaze shifts to fixate on your group, but he does not move from his place at the king's side.
Okay.
The king does not appear entirely aware of his surroundings. The man by his side, though. We should keep a close eye on him.
The king remains still and says nothing. The minister is the one who speaks. Esteemed guests, allow me to thank you for coming to our faraway kingdom. Unfortunately, His Majesty the King finds himself quite exhausted from work. So please allow me, his Prime Minister, to welcome you in his stead.
Okay.
I've heard tell that your group, the Marechaussee Hunters, used your exceptional ability with the sword to repel the monsters near the capital. Such a great deed deserves to be rewarded. However, seeing that I was not fortunate enough to observe such a feat with my own eyes, you'll forgive me for seeking to verify the truth by speaking to you myself.
I hope they don't ask for any treasure, because I already gave it away, ho.
Well, we've got nothing to hide. You brought us here to talk, right? So we'll just explain what happened.
Okay, are we fucking
The
talking?
golem's blades were so powerful, they could cut down trees in a single swipe. It took a lot of effort to defeat them, even for trained swordsmen like us. Well, that was enough details, right? Believe us now?
Nope.
Your account does indeed match those of the survivors. Since you were the ones who defeated the monsters,
sake.
that must mean you are also in possession of the treasure they stole.
That's why we should have fucking kept the shit. I told y'all.
Well, we did take the treasure, but...
How did he know about the treasure?
I mean, I guess there always is treasure.
Then I must ask that you return it at once.
Bullshit.
It belongs to the kingdom.
Wait, bullshit. That treasure does not look like it belongs to y'all. You just want your riches.
Wait, but didn't you just say that our great deed deserved a reward? Shouldn't the treasure be considered a part of that?
Yes, that was indeed what I said. But you seem to have forgotten a very important distinction.
How the hell your eyebrows blue too, bro? That's
Only that
crazy
which is
work.
freely
Stop
given by the
joining,
king
trying
can
to
be
join my damn
considered a
world.
reward. Taking the rightful wealth of a kingdom without said permission, on the other hand, is a crime.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
But that's completely unreasonable.
Yeah, that makes no sense! If it weren't for us, the treasure would still be buried underground somewhere!
Maybe so, yet the fact remains. You tried to dispose of the treasure without reporting it to the court and without receiving permission, yes?
Okay, so y'all just some hoes. We gave it to the community. Y'all community.
What, no answer? Surely you're not insinuating that you, a group of legendary Marechaussee hunters, sought to take the treasure for yourselves?
No.
Well, what about the king? Is he just gonna let this guy talk for him the whole time?
Yeah, tell him, Paimon.
Clad in his magnificent robe, the king remains seated, with his hands resting on either side of the throne. His posture is rigid and unmoving. He stares forward with an empty look in his eyes,
Is he alive?
completely unmoved by the events before him.
From the look of things, could the Prime Minister be the evil sorcerer?
For sure.
Or could both the king and the Prime Minister have fallen under the evil sorcerer's control?
I would like to observe the number of guards stationed in the hall.
Okay.
The guards in the palace appear fully armed, their expressions solemn. Sensing the tense atmosphere in the room, they stand at the ready, each with a hand placed upon the hilt of their sword,
Bruh.
as if prepared to draw their weapons and surround you at a moment's notice.
Y'all about to get cooked.
Well, there goes my plan to turn the whole place upside down, I guess.
Oh no, you gonna turn it upside down.
It appears we've been visited by nothing more than a group of ill-intentioned imposters. What a pity. Guards, take them away and throw them in the dungeons.
No, fight!
Before I decide your fate, however, I must first determine whether you have any accomplices outside the court.
We don't know nobody.
Can't we try to slip away? Or maybe start some kind of riot?
But if we try to fight the guards right now...
What about it?
Don't worry. At least
What's
we
wrong with
figured
that?
out who's behind all this. Let's just play it by ear. If you're scared, Paimon, just hold my hand.
You can have my hand too. Blah, blah, blah.
Thanks, you guys.
You allow yourself to be led away by guards surrounding you on both sides.
Okay, so now we're being arrested. There it is.
It's only when you begin to feel drops of water falling from the dungeon ceiling.
Oh, lovely.
And smell the stench of death and decay all around you.
Oh, awesome.
That you finally realize you've stepped into a completely different world.
Oh, beautiful.
Stay here, and don't try anything funny. The guards lock the cell door and leave without looking back.
Yeah, fuck you too, bitch.
Wait, sir!
Your voice echoes through the dark hall, but the only response you receive is the sound of water dripping from the ceiling.
No! What should we do now?
Carve out a new path of fate with our own two hands, of course. I draw my weapon.
You draw it
You
now?
reach toward your waist, but find nothing there.
You idiot.
You now
Why
recall
didn't you
that
just
your
fight him
weapons
at
were
that time?
confiscated before the guards locked you in the cell. The bag of treasure along with them.
What about that knife I hid in my boot?
When did you hide it in there?
When I was thinking about digging a tunnel.
Rejected. You failed to inform the GM of this course of action. Moreover, the guards would have conducted a thorough search before throwing you in prison.
That's fucked up.
And the keys to the cell aren't anywhere to be seen?
Correct. You don't even feel a lock hole on the cell door.
I mean, honestly, those jail holes, they look like enough space so you can squeeze out of there.
Oh, well, there goes all our plans.
Indeed.
Huh? Why are you the one saying indeed?
Because that statement holds true for me as well. This is where the script ends.
Oh, shit.
What? But that's a terrible ending!
Generally speaking, this should be the point where the scriptwriter gives the players some kind of hint, or gives the GM some kind of code for how to move forward.
I mean, maybe they just really wanted us to be immersed in the feeling of being in prison.
Why the hell would they want us to
They'll
do
only
that?
show us the way out once we've grown truly and utterly desperate.
That is a possibility.
That's fucking stupid.
If only there were desserts and tea in real prison. Oh, wait, guess it's kind of how the Fortress of Maripede works if you're lucky.
Yeah, on God.
Oh, before I forget, Navia, the short sword you had with you earlier.
Yeah.
I took a closer look, and the craftsmanship doesn't appear to resemble anything from this era. If I remember correctly, that style was last in vogue several hundred years ago.
Okay.
Wait, Clorinde said that sword used to belong to her master, right? Does that mean her master has been alive that long?
I mean, maybe, or it's just a sword that's been passed down.
I doubt it. The way she went about things often made her seem childish more than anything. I'd say the sword was most likely an heirloom passed down over time.
Hang on. A precious heirloom passed down to you by your master. And you gave it to me just like that?
Damn.
You weren't
Didn't even think
worried
about
I
that.
might lose it?
Master left many things to me when she disappeared. There was the sword, an old key, and a good amount of junk she probably just didn't want to take with her. I gave you the sword back then, because I didn't want our friendship to end.
Aw.
Wait, when did this happen exactly?
After the duel
Okay.
between Mr. Callis and myself.
That answers my question earlier.
Before that, Clorinde would have meals with us and even stay over at the Spina some days. She was on great terms with Papa as well. After the duel, though, there was a period of time where we simply didn't know how to face each other.
I wonder why.
She entrusted this sword to me, and never came back. We were both sad, and conflicted, and totally overthinking everything as a result.
The fuck you laughing for?
Whenever I looked at this sword, I couldn't help but wonder if Miss Petronia had never introduced us to each other at that picnic. Maybe part of the sadness I was feeling could have been avoided.
I mean, maybe, but who cares?
Back then, it felt like I hadn't just lost a father, but a close friend as well.
No one can change the past. The most important thing is that you two found your way back to each other and can enjoy things like this together.
Yep, you're right.
I'm sorry, you two. I didn't mean to bring up any sad memories.
Think nothing of it. No one here is at fault.
The fuck? Clorinde was just doing her job. Who the hell is at the door? Bitch. That scared the shit. Wait. Oh! Is it a more script? Oh.
Oh. Looks like the next part of our script is here.
Thank fuck.
Perfect timing. The situation was really starting to get desperate. And not just because of...
From Clorinde's
Fuck.
face, I really can't tell if it's good news or bad news.
It speaks to her professionalism as a senior GM. Maintaining a poker face takes true skill.
Water continues to drip from the ceiling. In this lightless dungeon, you lack a reliable way to tell how much time has passed. Eventually, you get used to the unpleasant odor of straw,
How the
mold,
hell?
and rust, and find yourselves alternating between fits of drowsiness and despair.
How fucking long?
Suddenly, you hear footsteps outside the door.
Heads up, everyone. Someone's coming.
Gather close, everyone, and keep your voice down.
It's a homie. He's gonna save us. Oh, bitch, I got him.
Who are you?
I work as a guard in these dungeons, but my true identity is the same as your own. I'm also a Marechaussee hunter.
Oh, he a real slime.
Shh. I've
Nickelodeon,
already sent away the other
where I
guards,
got that
but
slime?
if we make too much noise,
I understand, but how can we be sure we can trust you?
the king has issued a formal decree. In light of the irrefutable proof of your crime, you're to be executed before tomorrow's sunrise.
Are you fucking serious?
If you want to escape, it has to be now.
We are getting executed for not giving him our treasure? Nah. Bullshit.
Executed? We barely did anything!
Monsters appearing at the same location as the treasure. Could this entire thing have been a trap?
I mean, they did say the evil sorcerer power has been going crazy, right?
There will be time for speculation once we're out of here. As for my identity, I have no way to prove that to you just yet. Infiltrating the capital was difficult, and finding a chance to speak with you has taken a lot out of me. I could go on, but I think we can all agree that now is not the time for details.
Sure. It doesn't look like we have any other choice.
Have you seen our weapons anywhere, sir?
Don't worry, I brought them with me. They're just behind the door. Still, these weapons alone won't be enough to defeat the true enemy behind the scenes.
Oh, yeah?
This faction is too powerful. The guards are all under his control, and he's even stationed a number of golems in various rooms throughout the palace.
I'm not worried about no golems. I'm not worried about no guards.
To defeat him, you must find a secret vault. It is said that within that vault, the Marechaussee hunters of the past left behind a treasure with the power to defeat the sorcerer.
Oh, word?
You're not coming with us?
No, I'll remain in the dungeons to deal with the guards. I'll try my best to distract them so they don't go after you. As long as my identity is not revealed, I'll be able to aid you when the final battle comes.
In that case, please stay safe.
Thank you for your concern. I will do my utmost. As for the location of the vault, here, this map should lead you there.
Word. Okay, we can do that.
Got it.
All right, once I open the door, remember to stick close and refrain from making any noise. I'll lead you out of here as quickly as possible.
It's a big ass dungeon.
You
What
now
the
have
hell?
the chance to restore the honor and legacy of the Marechaussee hunters. So please, get out there and reclaim what's ours. And be sure to exercise caution.
With the help of the guard,
Oh.
you successfully escape the dungeons. Your sense of despair and anxiety both seem to fade as you continue your quest.
Oh wait, are we just going there? We don't have to actually walk there ourselves? Okay, that's actually kind of
Wait,
titillating.
we didn't get to use our skills at all while we were in prison.
No?
Who knows when we're gonna get the chance to use that cool summon spell?
That is a pity, but we can only continue to move forward.
I'm sure we'll be able to use it eventually. What up, bird? Why are there ops right here? Search for the... I guess it's... Is it you guys? I mean, could be.
Teamwork is true!
Laid bare.
Okay, or not. What the fuck are they doing? Can I use elemental sight? Nope. That's outside. Is it around here? Are we even in the right area? Yeah, we are. Here? Okay.
This should be the place marked on the map.
This bit of rock certainly looks suspicious.
Well, I'd say an investigation's in order then. Plus, if all else fails, we can just blow it up.
Sure. Boom. Why the hell? Why? How?
Wow, you really meant that.
Navia got her shotgun.
Before you lies a serene stretch of open water, its surface shimmering a brilliant shade of sapphire blue.
Well, guess this means it's time for a swim.
Woo! Let's go! No way. New underwater area? For story quest, me? Clorinde got a hell of a story quest. This is very detailed. The hell wrong with you?
Oh, what's the matter?
It's nothing. As you step into the cave,
I don't like that.
you find yourself in an eerily quiet space. Before you lies a narrow passageway that appears to trail off endlessly into the distance.
Okay. Oh, a damn water puzzle?
Wow, this must be where the treasure is
Oh,
hidden.
shit.
But this door is blocking our way in. It almost looks like it's been here for quite some time. I've got to hand it to the tabletop troupe. They really went all out with the props.
Huh. What have we got down here?
Why is Clorinde so
Kind of
sus?
mechanism connected to the door? Ah, it looks like we might have to arrange it into a certain pattern.
A pattern on a stone door. That's something Master mentioned before.
Is this real ass lore?
Is something wrong, Clorinde?
No!
After a long, difficult journey, you finally arrive at the location indicated by your map. It appears to be an ancient site of some sort, where treasure likely awaits. Your surroundings are exceedingly quiet and serene, as if the secret that slumbers here has never once been disturbed. If you listen closely, you can almost convince yourself you can hear the sound of its calm, gentle breathing.
That description makes Paimon feel kind of bad for disturbing this place.
We're doing this for the sake of the people, to free them from the evil sorcerer. I say it's time for this treasure to once again see the light of day.
Linny's right. We need to keep going. The future of the kingdom depends on it. The next part of the story requires us to solve the puzzle, right? Let's start exploring the area.
Yes, that should be fine. Something feels off about all this. Guess I'll just have to improvise.
You about to find some, like, real lore here? Wait for your companions to progress. Bitch, can I just do this puzzle? I need Hydrograna.
I found something!
What the hell did you... Oh!
Found something here, too.
Okay. Come here.
Same here.
Nice. Operate the device. Boom. light work. What the fuck? Line it up. Congo. Da, 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 da. We're supposed to do something here, or... Nope. Okay.
It worked!
Something just appeared. Some kind of new mechanism, maybe?
Bitch, that's a bag.
By solving the puzzles, you prove yourselves worthy of inheriting the secrets of the past.
You know, is that Marechaussee Hunters, or is that something else? That looks like her mask. That just looks like her hat.
At the end of each puzzle, you're rewarded with
With?
a key.
Is that a certain key that we know of?
Oh, it must be the key to the big door.
Bitch, where the fuck are we gonna put it in?
Huh? This is one of the Marechaussee Hunter keys that are passed down from generation to generation. It looks just like the one Master passed down to me.
If we see Priscilla, this will be crazy.
It is said that 4 keys in total are required to form the final, complete key. And it seems like we just collected 3 of them.
Uh-huh.
That must mean...
What the hell that?
Huh? What's wrong?
You hear a few strange noises. Suddenly, all the torches in the ruin go out at once.
Huh? What's going on? Did we fall into another trap?
For the sake of immersion, please close your eyes, everyone. Without the torches,
came of that.
the space is now completely dark.
I close
and
my eyes
you
too.
cannot see anything.
I'm closing my eyes right now.
But Paimon can still see a little bit over here.
Paimon, stop. Close your eyes.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Close my eyes.
Suddenly, you hear the sound of footsteps pierce through the darkness.
Oh.
There's someone else here. Oh, this is so unsettling. I can't see anything.
Who's here, bro?
I've been discovered then.
Who the hell are you? Can I open my eyes?
Wait,
Nope.
that voice, it's...
I don't know who that is.
You recognize the voice as belonging to the guard who led you to this place. It appears he now covets the treasure for himself and has come to stake his claim.
What?
Oh, so this is just part of the script. Then I can probably relax. Well, if we can't see anything, that means we can't fight to the fullest of our abilities. Should we retreat for now?
Hell no.
Judging by the way he's holding his sword, he
I
must
can't
be
see.
a real Marechaussee hunter.
I can't see, so...
But this isn't part of the script.
Uh-oh.
Retreat? That's not the hunter way. If it's dark for us, then it's dark for him.
Your choice is noted. Please keep your eyes closed until I
Okay.
tell you the torches have been relit.
Okay, bet.
This battle will be in the dark.
Wait. I can't...
You got it.
Well then,
Am I gonna actually have to
let
fight?
us begin.
Okay, I can't keep my eyes closed for that. There ain't no way. Scar from Mr. Clorinde. Hey, yo, what's good with it? What's good with it? Oh!
I'd like to try to hit him with my sword.
Your strike is successful.
Ha! Your face
Bye!
Is he still standing?
Hell no. Got his ass beat.
Is it over? Can we open our eyes now?
The enemy is strong and relentless, but the battle is nearing its end.
What about now?
Final strike. Ha!
Oh. Oh, he did.
Well, did we get him?
Why isn't she answering? I open my eyes.
Clorinde?
Let me close them again.
Warm fire flickers across the walls once more.
Okay, we can
Your
open.
vision is now clear.
We can open it again.
In an impressive display of courage, the 4 of you successfully defeat the uninvited guest.
We didn't do a damn thing.
Look in his eyes. It's like he became an entirely different person as soon as I defeated him.
Huh? Mr. Florian?
Wait, what?
Oh, wait. We're supposed to be role-playing. I should stay in character.
Wait, fuck. Who is Florian?
Ahem.
Oh, he was the guy that brought us on the boat!
Name, guard. Why did you lead us here just to betray us? Is this treasure really more important to you than bringing peace to the kingdom?
Apparently so.
What kingdom? What peace? Those were nothing but lies. I, Florian, am a true Marechaussee hunter, descended from hunters of ages past.
So he's also using
Oh,
his
this is
real
real.
name.
This is real.
Wait, was that the name of his character from the very beginning?
Then I'm even more confused. If you truly are a Marechaussee hunter, shouldn't you want to help us just like you said before? Shouldn't we fight together for the sake of the people?
What do you know? In this day and age, there's no glory to be had as a Marechaussee hunter.
What's that supposed to mean?
My skills were passed down to me by my father. We lived a life of obscurity in the remote wilderness. Still, he devoted everything he had to being a Marechaussee hunter. And what did he get in return? A life of poverty and pain, in a world that forgot all about him. When he died, not a single person came to mourn his passing.
That's too damn bad.
Marechaussee hunters were the ones who saved this city. We're heroes. We deserved more recognition and respect than this.
Is he talking about how no one in the capital seems to remember the hunters and their legacy? I didn't expect the script to contain this level of social criticism.
So that's why you want to take the treasure for yourself? You feel like you're owed fame and wealth?
Damn, bro.
If you already knew where the treasure was located, why didn't you just come down here and take it?
It's a great well, because there's puzzle, maybe.
Because I still needed the final key.
Only a true Marechaussee hunter is capable of passing through this final door. As someone who sought to hurt others for his own gain,
Oh.
Florian lost that right long ago.
So you out here just being a op.
Okay, but what is this treasure anyway? We've got all the keys, right? So can we just go in and take a look?
You're sure you want to go in?
Why? What are we gonna see?
We've been talking about it for so long. Of course we want to see what's inside.
And we've already defeated Florian, right? So he won't try to take it from us anymore.
Is it Miss Priscilla?
Pesky brats.
Watch yourself.
Then let's open the door together.
All right. Your choice of action is confirmed.
What we about to see? What we about to see? Then we must check out our own key and joins with the others to form the final shape. Ah, okay.
Before you, the door to the treasure, sealed and undisturbed for more than 100 years,
Damn.
finally swings open. You hear the shrill wail of the door hinge as it rotates for the first time after years of disuse. Almost like a sleeping giant letting out an extended yawn. You get the impression that the secrets buried behind this door might be just as heavy as the sound you just heard.
I don't think it's Priscilla, because she disappeared not that long ago.
It's open! Come on, let's go in! Paimon wants to see what's inside!
Well, damn, fuck me then.
Me too!
Okay, guys. Oh, oh my god.
Uncovering hidden treasure is the most exciting part of adventuring. What do we have here? Uh-huh.
A stone tablet? And some shabby weapons?
What the fuck is that over there? Is that a person? What is this?
You call this a treasure vault? Looks more like an abandoned warehouse!
Hold on, calm yourself.
Maybe the troop ran out of budget at the end?
They provided a super immersive experience at the beginning only to drop the ball at the most important part? They could have at least filled this place with cardboard mora or something!
Wait, I get it now. Paimon, this is the real Marechaussee hunter treasure.
Huh?
This is it? The Marechaussee hunter treasure is just a stone slab and some broken swords? I can't believe it. I refuse to believe it!
What the hell?
Whoa, are you okay?
The hell no!
The Marechaussee hunter before you appears to suffer a serious mental breakdown. He needs to leave the room for a moment to collect himself. One of you seems to understand the significance of the treasure already. If the rest of you wish to follow suit, you may remain here in the meantime and explore your surroundings.
I just need these damn crystal flies, bitch. Give me my crystal flies. Fuck. They're far gone. Fuck it. There's nothing up there either. Talk to Flo. Oh, we gotta talk to. Bitch, move! We gotta talk to Florine in the distance. Alright, Florian, what the hell is really going on here, man?
So, how are you doing? Feeling any better?
What just happened?
Do you remember how you got here? Or what happened to your body just now?
I remember now. I brought you here because I wanted to... the explosives in the cave!
Excuse me?
You mean these?
Oh.
Huh? How did you...
I could tell something was off the moment I stepped into this cave, so I kept an eye out.
Oh.
I've already dismantled the whole thing.
So the strongest champion duelist in all of Fontaine saved the day once again. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. It would seem your skills as a Marechaussee hunter are as sharp as ever.
I deserve some answers, don't you think? Tell me why you wanted to lure me here. Everything you said earlier sounded like the truth. Luckily, your monologue was dramatic enough to convince my friends you were just role-playing.
I don't know. I just always felt like there was something in my heart that didn't belong to me. Something agitated and angry. Who knows? Maybe it was my own anger all along. I could never really tell. The feelings about my father and the other Marechaussee hunters are real. It just wasn't fair. I was angry, bitter that no one remembered them or praised their accomplishments. I don't know when it started, but at some point, my anger came to completely consume me. At that point, I remembered the legend my father used to tell me. The one about the treasure.
But if the treasure was all you cared about, why plant all those explosives? Wouldn't they just destroy the treasure and bury you along with it?
Yeah, hello.
I can't remember. My head is a mess. It felt like...
Was it an evil
there was
sorcerer?
this voice telling me to eliminate the hunters, but now... it's gone.
Evil sorcerer?
From your description, I suspect you were dealing with a Devorator.
The fuck is that?
Devorator?
Oh, your master... your father, I mean. Never talked about it? It was a kind of monster that was active several centuries ago.
Okay.
No, I've heard of it. I'm just not sure why you suddenly... Wait, it can't be. The seal!
The seal?
My family has served as Marechaussee hunters for many generations. But the title and swordsmanship weren't the only things passed down over our line. There was a seal as well. My father instructed me to always watch over that seal and maintain it regularly. He said it had been passed down over a truly ancient age, and protecting it was our clan's most important duty. But I neglected that duty after he died. I finally decided to come down and check on it one day, and that's where my memories become fuzzy.
Ley lines? Not playing.
The Devorator would be a formidable adversary for any mortal being, even ones as capable as the Hunters. If you lacked the power to completely destroy it, you could easily fall prey to its influence and corruption. In light of this, some Marechaussee hunters chose to seal the Devorator away, in the hopes that a permanent solution would come with the passage of time.
I heard it has the power to amplify the obsessions and desires in people's hearts, to the point where they overtake you entirely. It would seem I'm not just lacking in skill with a blade, but in mental fortitude as well.
Damn.
And yet, you were able to retrieve 3 of the 4 keys. If I remember correctly, each was entrusted to a respected and capable hunter. How did you manage it?
One of them belonged to my father. The second I stole from a different hunter.
Oh.
And the third... was one that I snatched while the person was on the way home from the tavern.
Bruh.
I nearly died in that alley.
Bet you did. You trying to wipe his nose? He said, "Fuck you."
I know just how strong you are. It's as clear as day to everyone in Fontaine. I observed you from dusk to dawn, but could never find any opportunity to sneak up on you. I never even saw you drink a single glass of liquor. The only way I could think to obtain that last key was to lure you here using your hobby, and then...
What? Oh my gosh.
That monster, it wanted to bury you here alongside the treasure.
You're the script writer, bro. Wow, it just clicked with me, man. It just fucking clicked. He's the game master, dude.
I won't comment on anything else, but the script was good.
Well, I did pour my heart and soul into
And
it.
you still fucking failed.
The stories my father used to tell me about the glory of the heroic Marechaussee hunters and how they came to be forgotten.
It's more than just a story.
Huh?
You're proud to be a hunter. You're still holding onto that part of yourself, no matter how small.
I have done so many despicable things. I have nothing to be proud of.
Then explain the purpose of the evil sorcerer in your story.
Yeah, word.
Isn't he the true antagonist? The one who sought nothing but his own gain, and used the people as pawns to attain it?
You're the evil sorcerer.
In your heart of hearts, he was the one you truly wanted to defeat.
But I've already tainted my sword. I no longer have any right to...
Wake up, Florian. Remember how you introduced yourself earlier. Do you really think the hunters acted out of a desire for honor and glory? Or to be loved and acknowledged by the people?
How about both?
What did your father teach you about our order? You do not wield your sword for yourself, but to protect those you serve. There's nothing special about a blade. It's the intentions of the wielder that matter above all else.
Bars.
Do you still not understand? Even after seeing the treasure for yourself? The contents of that room, they represent the true legacy the hunters left behind.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You're right.
It's not about the weapons, it's about the people who wielded them.
I am a Marechaussee hunter. It's time for me to redeem, no, to finally serve the people I vowed to protect all along.
Alright, let's cook then.
I wouldn't be so quick to push aside the need for redemption.
I know. That's a charge I won't bother to defend myself against.
Good. Then, come with me, and help me see the script through to the end.
Huh? See the script through to the end? But there's no more script left.
Oh, we might as well. We're all the way out here.
Never finished it, huh?
No, I mean, I wrote the script with the sole purpose of luring you all here. There was no reason to write beyond this point.
Then we'll just have to keep writing it. The evil sorcerer still needs to be defeated.
You mean the Devorator? Are you saying I have to make up the rest of the script as we go along?
Improvise.
Is that really so hard?
Summon.
You've
Let's
already
summon
written
an
most
evil
of it.
spirit or something. Like
Surely
that.
you
Evil
can write an
sorcerer.
ending where the hunters win and justice prevails. I'll be there to help you too.
You aren't afraid your party will fall into danger?
I know what my friends are capable of, and they're all quite skilled. Besides, I need their help.
Then, are you going to tell them the truth about all this?
Probably not.
I don't intend to spoil the fun. Sometimes, protecting dreams and fantasies is more important than exposing the truth. Don't you think?
Alright, let's go. Well, this is a cool little plot twist. Damn, they're still looking, huh?
They're back!
That took a while.
Ahem! My fellow Marechaussee hunters, please forgive me, for I have sinned.
Tone it down.
Sorry. After crossing swords with you and witnessing your courage in battle, I've rediscovered my true self and regained my pride as a Marechaussee hunter.
Oh, do I smell a redemption arc?
I confess, I was brainwashed by the evil sorcerer. He asked me to lure you here so he could bury you in this cave.
That little... Wait, you're saying all of that wasn't you, but the evil sorcerer?
Yep.
That's right. He's adept at manipulating the hearts and minds of the people. I fell under his influence because I did not possess a strong enough sense of will.
Huh. And how are you going to prove that you're a changed man? We're not going to fall for the same trap twice.
To be perfectly honest, I only came to my senses after seeing the treasure. It reminded me of my father's past teachings. The treasure was actually
The names of all the Marechaussee hunters from ages past and their weapons?
Wait, you already know?
Of course. Don't underestimate a veteran role player's exploration skills. Oh, wait, I mean, Marechaussee hunter Navia's exploration skills.
We just finished reading through the content of the stone tablet.
That tablet recorded the lives of some fascinating people.
Okay, so
For
they're starting to
example,
understand it
this
too.
Marechaussee hunter called Est.
Est? What?
She inherited the responsibilities of the Golden Hunter and passed judgment on many people.
Yo, the
But
correlation
in
is
private,
crazy.
She had a very easygoing personality. Her favorite pastime was singing and dancing with
That's
her
from
friends.
the World Quest as
and
well.
she was said to have a beautiful voice.
So, she was just like you.
Oh, you really think so?
Well, when you put it that way, I suppose I also have a few things in common with this Walter.
I don't know who that is.
Working as an executioner, he supposedly used a countless number of tricks to confound his enemies in battle. Oh, if only I could have seen the feats of magic he pulled off back then.
Their lives were all so exciting. You could write so many cool books about their accomplishments. How could they have all been forgotten?
Because they chose to be.
Damn.
To hunt monsters that only appear in the shadows, you must also operate in the dark.
That's fair.
To be a Marechaussee.
Then
Kind
the
of.
stone tablet must have been left behind by their companions.
That's right. Few Marechaussee hunters ever revealed their identity to the public. They always protected the city from the shadows. The only time they spoke of their accomplishments would be at night, when they gathered with their fellow hunters in front of the bonfire to share stories of the monsters slain by their hand.
So, this tablet was created not so that the hunters would be remembered by the people, but so that they would be remembered by each other.
No wonder this place was so well hidden.
Oh, that's cool,
You
dude.
regard the stone tablet in solemn silence. The names of your comrades etched onto its surface serve as a reminder that you are never truly alone.
Dude.
The tablet proves that, although a hunter walks a shrouded path, it is not a solitary one. There will always be those who walk beside you, a fact that remains as true today as in ages long past. Their legacies shall continue to be passed down from generation to generation, as everlasting as the stone onto which their names are carved.
Father, you once told me that I should seek out the treasure if I ever became lost. So this is what you wanted me to find.
Where your daddy name at? I'd like to do an insight check on him. Sure.
His eyes are sincere, and his words ring true. You can tell that every word he spoke just now came from the bottom of his heart.
Okay, good.
I implore you, everyone, please give me a chance to make up for all I've done. Allow me to fight alongside you and defeat the evil sorcerer that threatens the peace and prosperity of everyone in this kingdom.
Why does it say basement?
Well, I say we let you join.
Sounds good to me too. Everyone makes mistakes. What matters is what you do to make up for them.
That's true.
I have no objections, but Mr. Florian, do you even know how to defeat the evil sorcerer?
Nope.
When he took over my mind, I gained some insight into his thoughts. Every time I thought of the treasure, he reacted with a strong sense of fear.
Huh? He's afraid of the treasure? But there's nothing here except some broken weapons and the stone tablet.
What if the secret's hidden inside these weapons? GM, permission to investigate.
Oh, hell yeah. Easy light work.
At first glance, the weapons appear absolutely ordinary. But as you observe them, you notice a faint energy emanating from within. These blades have slain countless monsters.
Is that a bow or
Though
something?
it's been a long time since they were used in battle, their edges remain sharp, as if they're simply waiting for the next worthy hunter to carry on their legacy.
So basically, take these with us, right?
Oh, they are bows.
I'll take this weapon. since it used to belong to Est. Maybe it'll find comfort in being held by someone who appreciates the arts.
Ah, good idea. I'll take Mr. Walter's bow then. From one archer magician to another.
Is that on Jit? What you gonna do?
Paimon's gonna pick a cool weapon too!
As you grip your weapons, you can almost feel the will of past hunters coursing through your being. It's a feeling of courage, determination. A silent vow passed down from generation to generation that says, eradicate the monsters, no matter the cost.
Mr. Florian, do you know where to find the evil sorcerer?
I was able to see his surroundings when our minds were connected. I believe he's currently hiding out at the church in the kingdom.
At the basement in my house?
We must be extremely careful. He's spent so long living among monsters that he's now taken the form of one. He will not be easily defeated.
Then why don't we explore some more and try to find some higher level gear? We don't want to just fight him and lose, right?
No, we have to strike now. He was greatly weakened when I managed to break out of his control. If we let him rest, he might have time to escape.
I agree with Mr. Florian. We've got to act while we have the advantage.
We'll be strong.
Don't forget, the people of the capital are counting on us.
Yeah, now that we've got a plan, there's no point in waiting. The longer this drags on, the worse it will be for everybody.
Yes, that's what's called...
Taking the initiative.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Alright, you've persuaded Paimon.
Mr. Florian, please, lead the way.
Of course. Follow me.
Florian, if you do some stupid shit again, I swear to God.
He had to set up so many scenes today, and now he has to join in for this last part. I really don't envy his job.
Finally, you decide to slay the evil sorcerer and bring peace back to the kingdom once and for all. As you walk away, you feel the gaze of the stone tablet at your back, as if all the hunters of the past are wishing you success in the battle ahead and awaiting your triumphant return.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and get it then, boy. Let's go ahead and get it then. Is it? Okay, it's on top. Dang, it is over 24 hours now. That's a little diabolical.
Finally, you arrive at the church Florian described. As you approach,
That's a
an
church?
ominous aura surrounds you. You get the sense that your enemy is close at hand.
How strange. This uneasy feeling seems so real. How did they manage that?
It's not fake.
Now, it is time for the final battle.
Let's go.
Florian, wait.
What's wrong?
I think you should wait outside. You've already been corrupted by the Devorator once. It could easily re-enter your mind and take control of your body. I don't think it's a good idea for you to be this close. If it corrupts you again, it's possible you might take on a new form entirely.
Oh, damn.
That's exactly why I have to go. Why I should be at the very front.
You mean...
He ready.
Yes. I intend to lure it into my body.
Damn, bro.
That's
for
too
real?
risky. If things get out of hand, I might have to kill you. Do you understand how dangerous this is?
I understand, but if I do this, you'll have a clear and visible target.
Oh, man.
The Devorator will have a hard time passing up a chance to enter a body it knows how to control. You won't have to worry about any of your friends being taken over.
Oh, that's gonna be tough on her.
You're not
but-
like me, Miss Clorinde. You're a just and powerful Marechaussee hunter. The monster broke free due to my error. It's only right that I shoulder the responsibility for its destruction. This is... something that I have to do.
Oh, dear.
Consider it a duel to restore my honor. My only request is that you give it your all.
I understand. Then, as a champion duelist, I hereby accept your request for a duel, and extend to you my most sincere regards.
Thank you.
The battle is now upon us. Let the Devorator once again tremble under the blade of the Marechaussee hunters.
And she kind of killed another one of her homies, bro. Well, I wouldn't say she's a homie, but he is a real one. He is a real one. All right, well, let's go. Let's go. This feels like the end of the quest, for sure. Like, this is our final step. Oh, cutscene? Oh, it's all this. Oh. Oh my gosh, it's a freaking golem.
So lifelike.
Because it is, bitch. Oh yeah, get that working. Bye. Oh, you mean not playing no games? Dual blade, back out. Oh my goodness. Easy light work. Little ass car's gonna do. Oh damn, they actually did some. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh man. Oh, he ain't dead just yet.
Why is nothing working?
This foe is not invincible.
We know what.
You hold the treasure. The power to defeat it in your own 2 hands.
Farina, you can do this!
You mean...
The names! It's the Marechaussee hunters' names!
How are we supposed to...
You forget, Paimon? There's still one skill we saved until the very end.
Summon!
Hunters fight not for fame, but to aid the people whenever they are summoned.
Summon the
Walter
hunters!
the Marechaussee Hunter, master of 1,000 tricks, executioner of the Phantom Hunters, I call for aid!
Yo!
Est, the Marechaussee Hunter, inheritor of Cassiodor's will.
This might be
Judge
peak
the
story
Shadow
quest
Hunters.
material, man.
Answer my call!
This has to be like the best story quest. Like one of the best ever. Top 5, maybe?
Petronia, protector
Petronia.
of justice and order.
Oh!
Hunter I respect the most. Thank you for saving my friend, the best one I'll ever know.
Woo.
Please, lend us your strength.
We have come to answer your summons.
Abang! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Is he stuck? Oh yeah. Absolution. Yeah. That was so
The
awesome.
monsters were eradicated, and the sorcerer was defeated. Peace soon returned to the capital. Those in the court, manipulated by the sorcerer, also recognized the errors of their ways. Some remembered the names of the heroes who saved their kingdom, but others simply continued their lives none the wiser. Such is the story of the Marechaussee hunters. They pursue the phantoms in the darkness and exterminate all who pose a threat. They will always protect the city and those within it, even should all memory of their accomplishments be forgotten by the very people they serve.
I am assuming we've finally reached the end of the script.
Yes, you've reached one of the better endings.
Woo!
It's a pretty solid story overall. I thought it was just an ordinary adventure at first, but the further we got into it, the more impressed I became with the production and the plot.
Oh, that was no production, sweetie.
That final battle especially. All the effects were super realistic.
Oh, those were no effects, sweetie.
Oh, right. Yeah, totally.
Right.
That's a really good point. I never expected the weapons we picked up from that vault would have that kind of effect.
Oh yeah, totally for realsies.
Yeah, mine nearly scared the daylights out of me when it started glowing. I took a good look at it after we got out, but I don't think it ever lit up again. Oh, we should probably give these props back, right? I'll just leave mine here.
Did you have a good time?
I bet.
Of course. let me
This
know
is
if
fire.
another script like this comes around.
Hey, Act 2 coming in 2036.
Sure, no problem.
Then I'll head back for now.
Oh, Florian.
I think I need some time to fully digest everything that just happened.
So we just ignore Florian on the ground?
Once Mr. Florian is awake, please pass on my regards to him.
I'm afraid he ain't awake,
He
sweetie.
must be extremely exhausted to have passed out cold like that.
He is breathing.
You're right. He's had a lot to deal with.
Oh, so we didn't have to kill him. Okay.
Well, see you all some other time. Toodaloo.
Toodaloo. Okay, bye. Oh, she's so happy.
Okay, so, can I ask now,
I think it should be fine, yeah.
what in the world was going on back there?
So you saw through all of that?
No shit.
That time in the cave when you told us to close our eyes, it'd be weirder if we didn't notice anything.
I was dying of curiosity the entire time. I mean, you did a pretty bang-up job of pretending nothing had gone wrong. Farina actually looked like she thought all of it was planned.
Guess none of us wanted to be the one to break the illusion.
What are you all talking about?
Oh, come on. Oh, I mean, yeah, what's going on? I was just playing along too.
Oh, wait. Don't tell me Paimon never... Oh, this is all my fault. It's not too late to cover your ears. Here, Paimon, I'll do it for you.
Bit late for that, don't you think?
You're saying everything that happened back there wasn't actually part of the script?
It's probably more accurate to say this was never a real scripted story to begin with.
Yep.
So loud. My head.
Hey, you! Get up right now and explain yourself!
No shaking, please! Oh, my head.
Did Paimon just hear that right? You guys made up that whole last part on the spot? It's not nice to lie to people, but Paimon's gotta admit, that was a really good story, Florian. Oh, and nice improvisation, Clorinde!
Yeah, give her flowers.
It was like watching a magician improvise a spectacular magic trick after forgetting an important prop.
If Paimon knew something was wrong with that vault, she would have floated straight in the opposite direction.
Everything was under control.
As if you've ever described a situation as being out of control. I'm pretty sure any situation you consider to be easy to handle would scare a reasonable person half to death.
Guess I'm just used to it.
You must run into a lot of unexpected situations then. That explains why you're so good at coming up with things on the spot.
Yeah.
As for you, Florian,
I know there's no excuse for what I did. I'll turn myself into the guards at once, confess my crimes, and accept any punishment that comes my way.
I would say you've already suffered more than enough.
What?
You may have been blinded by fame and fortune in the beginning, but your actions during the final battle had proven you to be a true Marechaussee hunter.
He proved himself.
You'll be far more used to the city above ground than below. Your job as a hunter is more important.
Okay, Florian, realize gently.
But
Of course, you'll still need to take the keys and pay a personal visit to the 2 hunters you wronged. Prepare to accept any terms they give you as well.
yes, of course.
As far as I'm concerned, though, your showing in the duel was enough to prove your honor.
Then I'll do exactly as you said. I'll go return those 2 keys right now. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll do my best to prove myself worthy of the second chance you've given me. I swear this on my name and honor as a Marechaussee hunter. Until we meet again, everyone.
Okay, bye. So what now? What happens now? Is it raining? Oh, it is. Interesting.
Speaking of Marechaussee hunters, what should we do about the treasure in that
It is
cave?
no longer raining.
Leave it be.
Are you sure? We could show it to people, make it so that the hunters are remembered. Don't you want that?
No, didn't they say they didn't want to be remembered?
No. Every name on that tablet made the same choice. All hunters know what the path entails. I am no exception. My identity as a Marechaussee hunter is not something I need people to remember. I wish only to be recognized as
Well,
a champion duelist.
That's not gonna happen.
Nothing more.
Not anymore.
That's certainly very different from the path of a magician. Still, I admire your decision.
Wait, Paimon just remembered something. If there were no special effects involved, why did our weapons begin to glow during the battle?
That's because the Marechaussee hunters of ages past would often imbue their weapons with special enchantments to suppress the monsters. Whenever a monster was nearby, their weapons would start to glow.
Oh, so that's why they had an effect on that guy near the end. I really thought the summons were doing all the work.
Well, I'm sure the summons were a part of it too.
Oh? How so?
This particular devorator probably hailed from the same era as the hunters we saw in the room. The names you recited all belonged to the bravest hunters. Countless monsters fell to their blades. That's likely why the devorator visibly reacted when you said them out loud.
So the names held the power all along.
Navia, everything you said during your summon.
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
I meant what I said. I mean, it was true to my character, so yeah. I'm glad you heard it. Just don't make me repeat myself. It's embarrassing.
I really appreciated those words.
All right. Don't get all sentimental on me. Anyway, let's not talk about that anymore. I'm going to go on ahead. Don't fall too far behind now.
She ran off.
I should probably head back as well. This story was truly incredible. I might have to spend the whole night telling my siblings all about it.
We'll see you later, bro.
Mm-hmm. Goodbye.
All right. So it's just me and you. What's good?
Traveler, should your name and deeds be forgotten, what do you think the significance of your journey will be?
It's a great question.
I suppose the significance would be the journey itself and the world we helped create.
Facts.
There's still value in the time I shared with everyone here, in the things we were able to accomplish, even if no one remembers them.
Word.
A great answer. I'll remember it.
What would your answer be, homie?
Me? The Marechaussee hunter says nothing in response to that question. Perhaps her answer lies in her silence. An unspoken vow left to echo through the night. The path she walks needs no explanation.
You know we didn't hear any of that, right? Because you just walked away. Now that was heat. We got a whole album? What is this? Oh, dude! That's so cool! We get like to see all of the. Oh man, that's fire, man. What a quest, dude! That has to be top 5 story quests. I mean, there was so much implemented all that with the skit and the character designs and just the cutscene. I mean, oh my goodness, they really went all out with that one. That and the Arlecchino story quest, of course. But holy shit, man. Loved learning about the Marechaussee hunters. We got a little bit of Remuria crumbs in there as well. I mean, we already know everything about Remuria, but like, it was kind of re-implemented back in there with, what's his name? Help me, please. Where's my search history? Cassiodor and Este as well. We also heard it a little bit of as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please hit that like and subscribe button. And of course, I will see you all later. All right.
Something you wish to report?
I'm gonna report this. Bye-bye now.